Good evening, everyone, and happy Frosty Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well. Looks like I am a tiny bit crooked. Not quite sure how that's happening. Well, sorry for the vertigo. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But we'll just go with it, because really, the mat's not what you come to see. You come to see the stuff that's all the way over there. So good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hope everyone is staying warm. It has been a frosty couple of days, but I have some hot new product to show you tonight, um, including a new to us supplier. And oh, Ellen is asking, is it Friday yet? Friend, every day is Blur's Day. So I get it. I get it. All right, we've got lots of eyeballs on here, and I am happy to have you guys join me tonight for what's new. And I am going to pretty much start off where I left last week. So last week we wrapped up the whole session talking about 49 in market. And I think I told you then that a few pieces were straggling behind. Well, good news is they are here. So if you have been waiting for the Vintage Artistry Tranquility 6x8 collection pack, it's in the house with some really beautiful 6x8 pieces from this gorgeous, super soft, super pretty collection. It comes with 3 each of 9 double-sided patterns and 1 fussy cut element sheet, which you can just kind of see peeking out here. And the other thing that we were missing that we weren't able to show you last week is the Art Options Rouge page kit. So this has exclusive elements. You cannot buy these elements separately. You can only buy them in the kit. And look at how pretty they are. So you've got enough product in here to make these stunning single page layouts, but there's no reason why you can't pair them up, or you can't create a companion page using other papers from this beautiful collection. Look at those cut aparts. Look at those little accents and the little clips. Like, those are just darling. And the Rouge line is stunning with its striking reds and pinks. Great for weddings, anniversaries, Valentine's Day, which is coming up, or just if you happen to like reds and pinks, like I do. So that is the Art Options Rouge Ultimate Page Kit. Last week I showed you the version for Tranquility. I do believe we still have some in stock, but you'll have to go and check that out.
Last time I checked, we had 2 left.
Excellent. Thanks, Matt. You'll just have to go and check it out right here on the website and look for Ultimate Page Kit. I'm super excited about this new product from them, and I hope they do. I hope they do lots more. So while we are on the topic of paper, let's stick with paper. I know I usually end up with paper, but I think I'm going to end up this week with some spellbinders. Don't know if you could hear me. If you want to know what I'm going to be showing at the end, you're going to have to stick with us to the end.
I heard that.
Oh, Matt heard that. Maybe you guys did too. Anyways, that's just a tease. You want a tease? Whoop. That's a tease. All right, so now we're going to talk about our friends from Echo Park. This time of year is always when Echo Park brings out some of their staples, their evergreen lines, their lines that are going to last all year round. And that includes baby. So if you have a wee one coming into your life in the near future, or maybe you had one at the end of last year, or maybe you're just catching up from years ago, the Our Baby line from Echo Park is really quite adorable. And they have done something different this year in that there is now I'm going to call it gender neutral version, as well as a boy version and a girl version. And you can see that there are a lot of elements that are in common. So that way you could mix and match. You could use some from the neutral one with the pink. You could use some with the neutral with the blue. And you know what? Even some of the blue and pink ones, definitely you could mix and match. So the polka dot, the suns, even those stars, if you pair it up with some of the like colors over here in the girl version, there's absolutely no reason for you to not be able to mix and match. And it's nice that the style and the characters are all very cohesive so that you absolutely can mix and match. Now, what we did with this collection, we were a little bit choosy. So we just brought in collections for boy and girl, the solids for boy and girl, and maybe a couple of other elements. But we went a little bit deeper, a little bit more all in with the neutral, figuring there were lots of ways that you could boost this up. So who wants to see this? Who wants to see what's inside this package? I'm going to crack it open. I'm going to crack it open because it really is pretty. And it's similar to the Simple Stories paper, Boho Baby, that was out, was it last year? But I find the colors are a little bit softer and not quite so strong. So this will really make for beautiful baby albums, cards. So we did bring in, here it is, the 6x6 as well. So if you want to do a little mini album or cards, we've got that in all three versions. Super, super, super cute. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. So with this one, we did bring in all of the sheets for the neutral, the single sheets for the neutral, as well as the collection packs. And then we brought in select sheets from the boy and girl. But look how cute they are. Just really cute and really soft. Some nice neutral backgrounds. Oh, and there. This is interesting. I'm not sure that this is correct for them to have 4 of the same sheet in here. I'm going to have to go talk to my friend Madison because I don't think this collection pack is correct. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So this one is nice because it's got all the little months that you could do a year at a glance with all of the milestones. Some great little cut aparts. There is this cute little one with the rainbows. And these look like little cross-stitched areas. I don't know if I can get close enough to the camera for that, but it is really cute and pretty. I'm trying to read a description. Matt, do you have a proper description on this? It says it just contains 12 double-sided papers. So I'm not sure if this is maybe a mini collection that we're not supposed to have all the pages.
Not sure. I didn't have any other details. I'm going to look them up.
Okay, sounds like a plan. In the meantime, we can just admire how super cute. Look at all the little onesies, the little overalls, the little critters. A beautiful soft plaid. Yeah, I'm feeling like maybe this is meant to be just a mini collection, 3x4 cut aparts because there is 2 of each sheet. And of course, an adorable sticker sheet as well. So along with...
There are only 6 sheets in this collection.
Okay, so that clears things up. Usually with Echo Park, you get 1 of each sheet. These ones are mini collections, so there are only 6 sheets.
And 2 of them look very similar on one side. So that could be why you think you have 4.
We will have to just double check that. All good, though. It doesn't really matter. They're all just so cute. They're all so cute. All right, so that was the Our Baby. We have some chipboard pieces. We did bring in the ephemera and frames and tags for boy and girl and neutral. You are my moon and sun and all my stars. Just adorable. There are solid packs to go with each one. And again, really, you can see really easily how these can all mix and match, and you can really create some great projects. And then we fell in love with this stamp set. So it's got all the different months. It's got some great little sentiments, and I love this little cloud with the hanging stars. So this way you can stamp and make it any color you want and use it over and over as more little ones join your family. All right, I'll put that away a little bit later, but that is the Our Baby Neutral Boy and Girl from Echo Park. We do have one other line from Echo Park that we brought in that is very timely. Little touch of spring. It is the Easter time collection. Now this one we did only bring in the collection pack, but it is really bright and colorful and springy. I love the little bunnies. They're so super cute. And look, there's a chocolate bunny too, and some little chicks and all kinds of really great spring items. So that is it's Easter time from Echo Park. It is now in the store, just collections only. And there's more coming. There is more good stuff coming from Echo Park, but maybe not until March. We've got some fun collections coming, but we're just trying to manage our incoming goodies, and we are looking forward to that in March. Alan is saying the description says 12 papers, but if you count the stamps, it is 5 papers. You know what? We're just going to have to look into that. So no worries at all. All right. Before I get into the new paper company, I will let you know that we have had a restock on Gina K, re-inkers, cardstock, some of our basics. But I will tell you, Gina has been having some manufacturing difficulties. So while we wanted to restock on lots of colors of cardstock, she didn't have many available. So if there are specific colors of Gina K cardstock that you're looking for, let us know. You're going to email us, customer service at craftersworkshop.ca, and we'll put you on the wait list. We will get it as soon as we can, but that way we know to keep trying for those hot colors that are really important to you. But in the meantime, there are also 2 brand new stamps from Gina K. This one is stunning with those beautiful butterflies. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Very, very important message we all need to remember. This is called Butterfly Trio. And then a really great little birthday stamp, because we're always looking for birthday sentiments, and this is called Birthday Cheer Mini. And it's nice because some of these little sentiments would be perfect, absolutely perfect for the inside of your card. And that is something that we card makers are constantly on the search for. It's inside sentiments. So things like, it's never too late to wish a wonderful friend like you a very happy birthday. Thinking of you on your birthday, wishing you everything happy. Hope your day is filled with love, laughter, and lots of birthday cake. That's definitely important. Always birthday cake.
I should
And
get
it's
this
a
stamp
great
set.
lodger
I
one.
should get the stamp set and use it for your birthday.
You should. Matt should make a card. Don't you guys agree? Do you think Matt could make a card? Maybe he'll have to do a learning live for us on making a birthday card.
Nope.
I tried, guys. I really tried. Anyways, so these are 2 brand new stamps from Gina K. There are no dies. These did not come with dies. Dies do not exist. But I think they wouldn't be too bad to fussy cut if you needed to. All right. So new company that we have just started working with. They are out of Wisconsin, Matt? Or can you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. And in the end of it, it really doesn't matter. So the first thing I'm going to show you is white. Woohoo, white. If you like to color, if you like to have nice sturdy paper for your card bases, the Cougar Opaque is one of the most popular brands out there. I believe it's one of the brands that Scrapbook and Cards Today offers in their various kits. So we brought some in. We have them in 25 sheet packs and 100 sheet packs in both the 100 pound and the 80 pound. So 100 pound would be great for your card bases. The 80 pound would be great for your coloring or, very, very light watercoloring or ink blending. Stamping on the 80 pound would be perfect for that. And it is this beautiful, beautiful white color where the Nina, which is also one of our top sellers, has a little bit more of a creamy cast to it. The Cougar White is just a beautiful, crisp white. So give this one a try. We just got these in, so we haven't given it the full round of exercise yet, but maybe we can call on Alexis to do some samples for us and play with it. And if you need white, this is the white to get. Now we're going from basic white. We're going to do one little baby step in the middle. If you remember from Alexis's Learning Live a couple of weeks ago on Copic coloring, this is the Nina Desert Storm, which is their craft version. So she has done some fun coloring on that Desert Storm. We were only able to get it this time in the 100 pound in 10 sheets in the pack, but we are working on getting the lighter weight version in as well. And now, from the basic, from the staple, from the you gotta have it every day, all the way to the opposite extreme, let me show you Miri Lava card. I'm just pulling out a blue one here. These ones are going to be sold in single sheets only. But see, you can see it peeking in the corner here. Look at that. So this one is called Blue. Not hard to remember.
Very basic names. I like it.
Very simple, easy to remember for Darlene and Ellen and lots of our purple lovers out there. If I can get it out of the package. Come on.
We need to know if people like this because then we can bring in more.
That's right. There is purple. This one is called Holographic. Then we brought in, oh yeah, it is open. Here we go. We've got red. We've got gold. Margaret is asking the size. These are 8.5 by 11. So they are not quite an A4. They are standard American letter size. But look at how funky and cool they are. There are other colors. We just wanted to start with a few to see what you guys liked. We knew we couldn't get away without purple. We needed red, we needed blue, and we needed the basics. So go and order some. Give it a try. Show us what you make with them. And if we were to bring in any other colors, let us know what you think. Now, these were all the lava ones. There's one more to show you. One more. And if you are searching the website, these are called they are from the company called The Paper Cut, and these are the Miri Lava. Let me show you, just so you know what's up. Miri Lava. Go and search those up. Margaret's saying no green. Nope. You know what? We wanted to stick with these colors, and maybe green will be in the next batch. So there is one more really cool one. This one, if you are still scrapbooking New Year's Eve, if you have weddings as we move into the summer, this one is simply called Blast Holographic. I call it the fireworks paper. Look at how totally cool. Even with my lights being funky on it and you seeing everything, look, you can see me. Hello. This one's super cool as well. This would make great birthday cards. That's what I thought. The first thing I thought was birthday cards, and that would be lots of fun. Or Disney. You know, if you've got a Disney trip or a theme park trip, these would be awesome. So those are the new papers from the Paper Cut. We are trying out a couple of other things from this company as well. These are called window overlays. So I'm actually going to show you them from the back. These are little panels that already have the openings cut out. So there's your green. Again, we just brought in a small selection of colors to see what you guys think. And you know what? See what we think. So these are little overlays. They are a little bit smaller than A2. So they're 3 3/4 by 5. Let me see if the oval ones, yep, 3 3/4 by 5. So they are perfect for a card front if you are allowing a little bit of a border around it. And what you would do with these, you could use them for shakers. You could use them if you just wanted something peeking through. You could do this as a focal point on your card. Maybe you've colored something and you just want that overlay to go over top. We thought they were so fun. And we brought in some beautiful spring colors. So if you're making Easter cards, if you are just making something pretty for spring, and then I always love a good navy. And then again, some great pastels. This gives us a good sense of what their colors look like. And then of course, red. So you get 10 panels in a pack, either oval or circle, both scalloped. Now, again, they do have other sizes, but we would love your feedback on these. If you buy one of these packs and you make something, please send us a photo. We would love to see what you create with them and how you use these amazing, oh, look, what a fun name, snow cone. These amazing overlays. So there's snow cone, grapesicle, pink lemonade, orange fizz, wild cherry. I feel like I'm at the slushy machine or the ice cream truck. Then we've got deep blue, razzleberry, grape jelly, gumdrop green, and blue raspberry. So lots and lots of fun things from this fantastic brand new company. Brand new to us. They've been around for a little while. They've been quite popular, and we thought we would jump on the bandwagon. Margaret's saying they look sick. Well, that's because there's 10 in a pack. That's why. Absolutely. All right. So who saw the new reveal from Tim Holtz on the weekend? What do you think of Lost Shadow? Lost Shadow is the newest, the greatest, well, maybe not the greatest, the newest number 11 out of 12 colors coming from our friend Mr. Tim. We have the re-inkers, we have the paint, we have the sprays. So you saw Marcy playing with these last night. Just make sure you give them a good ring the bell shake to shake them up. Let's put those here. And last but not least, the embossing glaze. So we have all the things in Lost Shadow. I'm going to put these to the side, and just so you can see the color in almost real life. If you want to see it in real life, come into the store because we do have a swatch hanging on the shelf. But you know what? Let's just do a little drag. Let's do a little drag here. So this is the Distress. This is the Oxide. Flip. The Oxide is a little bit lighter. They do dry a little bit differently as well. This is the Distress on the right. This is the Oxide on the left. And the intention for this is that it kind of leads you into some of the grays and some of the neutrals that Mr. Tim has in his collection. I'm just going to pull out, for example, sorry for the Velcro. We've got weathered wood here and black soot. So I think if I remember correctly from his video, that's kind of where they sit in the spectrum. These are oxides, so let's do this. So that's kind of the progression. Lost Shadow, weathered wood, black soot. Let's do a little, do I have a blending? Yes, I do. Let's crack open one of these and show what these look like. And I'm sure Matt on the other side of the camera there is there saying, She's not going to do a demo, is she?
What are you doing?
I am just going to do a little bit of blending. Lightest first. So this is Lost Shadow. Yeah, I need to really get this. There is our Lost Shadow. Really, really just soft. Almost like a dove gray. Then we've got Weathered Wood next. That blends into it. And then our black soot beyond that. So now I'm looking at it. I'm wondering, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe hickory smoke is supposed to be in the middle. I kind of like that better, but that's just a personal preference there. Anyways, you can see that this is a really, really fabulous, really fabulous neutral color. I love how soft it is. And what I first thought of when I saw this color was that it's very similar to the cool grays from Copic. And so it'll give you lots of great for shadows and ink blending and all kinds of fun stuff. So that is new from Tim Holtz. Let's leave the Lost Shadow up there. And if you've been following along, like I said, this is color number 11. But because we've now had 8, we actually have the newest, actually we have the first 8 in single ink pads. They used to come in sets. They actually still do come in sets. But some of you have been waiting until these guys are available in minis on their own. So the first 8 colors of the newest round are now in minis individually, so go and grab them for your collection. Now, just as a reminder, the minis are only in Distress ink, not Distress oxide. They still have not been able to find a way to keep the formulation from going all wonky when you shrink it down to a mini pad. So only Distress, not oxide, will be in minis. And then to finish things off, we have a new set of crayons. This is Villainous Potion Saltwater Taffy, I believe.
Package doesn't tell you.
No, the package does not tell us. But says the crayon. Yep, Saltwater Taffy and Uncharted Mariner in the Distress crayon for all of you Distress fanatics.
Lori says there should be Pumice Stone, Lost Shadow, Hickory Smoke, and Black Soot.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. I have not had a chance to watch all of Tim's videos, so I will have to go back and take care of that. Do I have Pumice Stone? Interesting. Pumice Stone is a color I don't have yet in oxide, so I will have to fix that when I'm back at the store tomorrow. Add it to my collection. All right, I promised you a resounding bang up end to our live tonight, and so we are ending with fan favorite Spellbinders. Spellbinders has been a huge hit with so many of you, and it's just fabulous to see how that company has changed over the last couple of years. And one of the reasons is they're bringing in new designers, like Mr. Simon Hurley. So these are 2 stamp set and die bundles. These are only available in our store in bundles. They're huge. They are ginormous. But just think of the fun you can have with such beautiful stamps and then the coordinating dies. So the stamps are made by Ranger, the dies are made by Spellbinders, and so much fun can be had. Coloring, cutting, popping up, all of that good stuff. This one is called Birthday Basics, a really great staple. And then this one is called Butterfly Kisses. Are you seeing a trend? Are you seeing a theme here that butterflies really are kind of one of those things that we're going to see a lot of this year? I love the roses. Those would be great for doing some coloring. And I like that these butterflies are layering butterflies. So you have your outline and you have your coordinating background that you can do in a complementary color or do some fun techniques on that solid stamp and then line it up with the outline. So much fun can be had with those. And then there is just a butterfly only die. This one is called Brilliant Butterflies. Look how pretty that is. Look how big they are. Those are just beautiful, beautiful butterflies that will really make a statement on your layouts, on your cards, on any project you're going to do. What else have I got in this little pile? There is an everyday sentiments. So great little shadow. You can cut the word, you can cut the shadow, and just have some really great basic sentiments. And we have this one here called In Bloom. Looks like the packaging had a little bit of a rough time, but look how pretty it is. And I know you guys like the purple. I know that purple is your thing, so this should really call to you. Now, if it were me, what I would do is I would just cut these out of white and then use ink to color. That way you can get all the different coordinating layers. But if you have the right colors in cardstock, by all means, cut those out of cardstock. And then to finish off the Simon Hurley line, how stunning is this? This is called Stained Glass Window. Now, one thing I have not checked yet, but I would like to, is how that coordinates with the arched hot foil plate and arched nesting dies from Spellbinders. To me, they look very similar. I'm just not sure if their proportion is quite the same. Not that it's not, I just haven't checked it out yet. But look how pretty that is. What a great, great background for all of these butterflies and all of these flowers. And then outside of Simon Hurley, look at this stack that I'm just going to go through. And in the interest of time, we'll go through it somewhat quickly, but these are all flavors of spring. So we have wonderful tulips. This is a hot foil plate and die. I love how it's just kind of that corner edge, so you can just set it in the corner of a card or a layout. And then it's got the great little sentiment. And then you have the stencil to go with it so that you can color in those areas. Now, even if you don't have hot foiling, you can emboss this with your embossing transfer set, with your silicone mat, and then again, color it in. So much fun can be had with those wonderful tulips. We have, let me find all the bits here. I'm going to come back to that one. So more hot foil plates. This is Making Me Smile sentiments. Touched beyond words. Congratulations, or congrats, you're pretty amazing. All in one piece. Cut it out. You've got all kinds of sentiments all at once. Keeping it simple. We have inside card. Glimmer sentiments. So you can foil on the insides of your cards. With these great messages like wishing you a birthday filled with friends, love, and laughter, not just for today, but all the days after. Cute. We've got Hello Friends sentiments. Look how beautiful and delicate these are. It's amazing what we can do with foil these days. This is, oh, I'm going to hold off on that one just for a second. I'm going to come back. So we've got thanks enclosed, so more great sentiments. These ones are dies, not hot foil. And again, look at how amazingly delicate you can get with these particular dies. Lots of sentiments, because this is the time that we are building our card stash. We are doing all kinds of fun stuff to get ready for the year ahead. We've got wonderful script sentiments. So there's this hello and beautiful. They really need to put the words in the right direction. I think this is wishing you.
Looks like gobbledygook to me.
Yes, backwards unfortunately is tricky, so we'll have to find a sample of that and put that out in the store. And then this one here is one that Darlene is super excited about, and all of you stitching fans are going to be super excited about. It's called Stitched Fan Card Front. And then these are the ones that I've been putting aside because they all kind of go together. We have the Essential 4-Petal Labels. This is a nested die, so you get lots of sizes, lots of pieces, individually cut, and it's a great kind of basic shape with a twist to have in your selection. And then we've got all kinds of fun stuff to go with it. So this is the 4-Petal Bloom Reflection. using that background, but then building your flowers on top of it. We have the 4-petal Sweet Day Flowers stamp set. Look how beautiful that is. Just some simple coloring on that funky shape. It just gives it so much more life. This is called the 4-petal Thank You Floral. This one is a cutting die. All goes together. The 4-petal Scroll Label Hot Foil plate. And then lastly, a scrolled punch and pierce plate. So you could use, you'd have to line it up, but you could use, it's very similar to the size. I think you could use that, or maybe it cuts it itself. We'd have to give that a try. But look how pretty that is. All that great detail. So this is the 4-petal series from Spellbinders. And now last but not least, we've got a couple of embossing folders. This one we've been waiting for a little while. It's the raindrops to go with the ducks and the umbrellas that we showed from the previous release. And this one, 4-petal floral. So again, it's mirroring that same kind of shape, but look at how pretty that background is. And you can just stamp your little sentiment in there and have a lot of fun with that. We might have to do a learning live on some of these embossing folders because, you know, the ideas, they're already rolling in. And then we've got some basics. So who wants some hot pink cutting plates? They are the extended length for your Spellbinders Platinum 6, and you are not going to lose them in this neon pink. These are glitter cutting plates, and you're going to say to me, Sherry, they're square. How do you use a square plate? Well, these plates are fantastic for some of the really detailed plates, like that one that I just showed you. This one here, because what you do is you line your die up this way, run it through, run it back, lift it up without even moving it, giving it a rotate, and then putting it through this way. That way there's a lot less shifting, a lot less moving, but an opportunity to really get all the nooks and crannies of those detailed dies through your die cutting machine. For those of you who have Glimmer, we now have the spacer pad and the shim sold on its own. How many of you have foiled your shims? I know I have. Get the foil the wrong way, you flip it the wrong way. Sometimes you just want an extra pair. It's great to have some great spacers in your collection. And then last but not least, liner sheets. So these are double-sided adhesive sheets that are great for some of these really delicate dies. Let me find one. Because, of course, they're all just in a pile now. So, for example, if you
yeah, those ones.
Yeah, these sentiment dies, what you would do is you would put your adhesive on the back of your paper, then cut them out. That way they're going to work just like stickers, that all you have to do is peel and stick. This is a great adhesive. It's got a really good tack to it, so it's going to keep your pieces in place, but they're not so thick that you're going to have trouble putting it through the die cut machine. We got some samples in some of our trade show classes, and they were fantastic. 4 sheets, 8.5 by 11. If you cut them really specifically, you're going to get lots and lots of use out of them. So there you have it, folks. Some old, well, not so old, but stuff carried over from last week, a brand new company, all kinds of good stuff from Spellbinders. And don't forget, Tim, that is our What's New for the first day of February. I did forget to mention, I did forget to take a break. We've got demo days coming up next Saturday. No, 2 Saturdays from now. So on February 18th, if you want to learn more about stencil butter, we've got Chris and Mercy in the Showdown Corral. They are going to be showing you some different techniques with TCW stencil butters, and you are going to have a blast coming and getting messy with them. And then March 4th, our International Women's Day event. We still have spaces available for both our in-person event as well as our virtual event. So make sure you go and check it out online and get signed up. All right, folks, that is a wrap for today. I wish you a happy Groundhog Day tomorrow. I can never remember which way it works, but I just want it to be spring sooner. And that's all I'm going to say. So have a good night, everyone. Be safe, be warm, and we will see you next week. Good night, everyone.